In this moment, when we are seeing attempts to erase LGBTQI plus history from classrooms, we are committed to telling it.
Imagine being trans and trying to go get your medication. I literally walk up there, the lady on the phone is like, oh, can I have your last name? And so I give it to her. She's like, oh, okay, I'll meet you out there and I'll give you your prescription, right? So I'm waiting and she comes out and then she says, oh, is this for? And then she says my dead name. And I'm like, my name is Rylan. And she just looks at me. And then she puts the medication on the table and shuts the door and locks it behind her.
Under President Biden, LGBTQI plus leaders are serving at the highest levels of government. We've got the first openly gay Senate-confirmed cabinet, the first openly transgender Americans to be confirmed by United States Senate, and the first open lesbian to serve at the ambassador level as well.
Hey, Journey, did you know that Daddy's trans? Did you know that Daddy's trans? Do you care?
Yeah.
You do? How much? A lot?
What?
Did you know that Daddy has a vagina?
Vagina?
Yes.
Oh. It has vagina?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay. Good talk.
I want to ask a question because we understand that transgender youth are some of the most vulnerable youth now in this nation. What do you say from that podium as someone in that community, in the LGBT plus community, to those young people in Montana and beyond in the midst of this moment?
Well, the president has been very clear in his message to the LGBTQI plus community, in particular, as we're seeing these, I believe there's more than 600 bills coming out of state houses across the country. Majority of those bills, or a few hundred of those bills, go after trans community, especially our trans kids and their families. And the president has been very clear in saying we have their backs. We will continue to support them. The president has a history and a record on supporting this community, and he'll continue to do that. I believe I am here, and many of us who are here believe in this president's record, believes in how he wants to move forward to protect people's rights, protects people's freedom, of course, but also let people be who they are and allow them to love who they want. And that is just a basic principle. And also that is who we are as a country, those freedoms, and just to be yourself. And so that is something that the president's going to continue to say. We have their backs, and I'll just leave it there.
Cow achievement. Trans women can indeed lactate. You would follow the Newman-Goldfarb protocol, a medical protocol designed to help women induce lactation if they were not getting pregnant themselves. I'm gonna be a mother. That's in the works, in the process. And part of that process is that I am working to induce lactation to be able to breastfeed our youngest child. Yeah, actually Mommy Naomi. I've actually already successfully induced lactation. Like, I can actually make milk now, which has been a very interesting and very cool experience. It's like very biologically affirming too, which is something that's like gatekept from trans women, like so difficult. Both motherly and...
We're seeing devastating pieces of legislation across the country in state houses aimed at taking away freedoms, aimed at attacking people for who they are, especially our young people. These bills cause families to live in fear. They're creating great uncertainty about how they will receive the care they need, this is specifically to Montana. And again, it is, when you see these types of things, silencing an elected representative in an attempt to suppress their message is a denial of democratic values. It is undemocratic. The Biden-Harris administration continues to stand with transgender and LGBTQI leaders and their families across the country in the face of extreme attacks, and so we'll continue to do that.
Hi babes, it's Steph, your vanilla blue demon. Don't be scared. What? My eyes.